Now, there's a movement gaining popularity called the right to repair. The goal is to give people the freedom to fix things at home without companies creating all kinds of restrictions. In fact, some states are changing laws that make it hard to do things on your own. The right to repair is our featured story at the top of the list.
It's time to stop replacing and start repairing.
It's easier than you think. Overwhelmingly, it's easier than you think. And the biggest challenge that you will have is convincing yourself to remove that first screw. Once you get the first screw out, you're gonna succeed.
Kyle Wiens is the CEO of iFixit.com, a site with thousands upon thousands of free repair guides put together by experts.
You can think of us kind of like Wikipedia. Wikipedia has all kinds of information about everything. iFixit has repair information for just about everything.
Literally, they mean pretty much everything.
People say, do you have a repair manual for a typewriter? And I'll say no, and then I'll go and look, and sure enough, we do.
But when it's often easier just to buy something new, we're looking at the benefits of DIY repair.
First of all, you save money, right? It's almost always cheaper to fix something, particularly if you're doing it yourself. You're helping the environment. The most green smartphone is the one that you already have. It's the one in your pocket right now.
According to the United Nations University, more than 50 million tons of e-waste was produced globally in 2019, which added up to more than $55 billion in gold and other components from trash tech like phones, computers, and more.
It's much better to get as much utility as we possibly can.
Most of us aren't buying the newest model of our car year after year, but when it comes to other items, we tend to treat them as disposable, which is exactly what big-name companies want.
They just want you to throw it away and buy a new set of expensive headphones every couple of years.
So let's look at how you can go about repairing at home.
So the first thing you want to do if you have something that's broken is like, can it be fixed? I don't know. So go on iFixit, punch in whatever the thing is. If it's an iPhone, if it's a skateboard, whatever it is. And we have step-by-step photo guides that will walk you through.
Before you start tearing something apart, you can scroll through the pictures and look at the difficulty rating to see if you want to tackle the task.
You start with your symptom. Hey, it doesn't turn on. Okay, maybe you need a new battery. Let me look at what's involved in putting in a new battery. How much is a new battery? We have all of that kind of in one place.
And finally, when is it time to turn to a pro?
Whether you can fix something and how difficult it is really just comes down to the thing itself. iPhones are pretty easy to work on. I think just about anybody can open an iPhone and swap a battery or swap a screen. iPads, counterintuitively, are quite challenging to work on. The glue is very hard to open up. And so I don't generally recommend an iPad for people as their first repair. Find something else and work your way into that.
But even if you do end up hiring someone, finding a repair guide still helps.
Now you know, because you've seen the guide, you know exactly what the professional is going to be doing, so you know whether they're charging a reasonable price or not.
And if you do go to a pro, there are still benefits to not buying new.
Another great thing about repair, if you are supporting local businesses, if you take your shoes to the local cobbler to get it fixed, those are jobs that exist in our community. And that's money that is being spent in our economy rather than manufacturing, which is almost all overseas.
So grab those tools and get ready to repair, because fixing instead of replacing is at the top of the list.